Yo, Chad, yo. Jesus. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's get into the stream, chat. We finna. Well, I feel like my brightness is up so high. Am I tripping? Listen, let me turn this. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe my eyes is bogus. I feel like my brightness up kind of high. Wait, let me test. Let me test my sound. Yo, 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 chat. I bet my sound not bogus. It low-key do kind of sound. I'm lagging a little bit. Whatever it is, what it is. What's up, Hank? Make sure you like the stream, broski. Hank, you always popping this joint. Just say yo. I appreciate that, man. Pop in, pop out, like the stream. I rocks with you. Shout out to you, brother. Come on, man. What was that? Oh, I bet. Yo, for everybody, if you in here, man, we doing reactions like always. Never fails. Like the stream and come to the Twitch, cause that's where we at with it. Let's do this Midwest Patrol joint. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. I know this is gonna be lagging. This is gonna be insane. Yo, if you in here, smash that like and subscribe button. Turn on notifications so y'all be notified when I'm dropping vids. Also, we are streaming on Twitch. Link is in the description. Come check me out, man. We doing reactions tonight, chat. Smash that like button, you did. Hold on, man. This was a couple days ago. This is well, the channel don't really matter. But escaped Slender Man stabber caught giving fake name. Okay. Shout out to whoever just liked your stream too, bro. Shout out to y'all. Come to the Twitch link in the description. What? Where's that at? Jesus. Appreciate whoever just subscribed. Shout out to you. Big W's. Dubs in the chat for you, man. I don't know who you are, so I can't see your name. Whether you on Twitch or YouTube. Shout out to you for subbing. Who is she? Security? Okay, well. Okay, I don't really know. I don't know too much about them calling the police on the homeless. And appreciate you for subbing Jan. Is it Jan Roxbury? Shout out to you. As long as she's not missing. I mean, she's homeless. I don't know what the missing thing is gonna do. Like, well, okay, I get it. I get what he's doing. I don't really know what to make of this one. I guess you can say he got probable cause to ask for her name or whatever, but he might be the sergeant then, because he got to asking all these questions. And dude was just like, all right, they gonna move around. We can just go ahead and let them skate. But judging by this title, so I guess so. We could leave that alone. I don't really care that bad neither. Well, it turns out she probably is. Get her name, his name, Jesus. What's good, EK? No record on file. Okay, I remember going through a similar situation, and I never know what these officers mean by that. So is they saying that they have everybody's name in the system as far as like, are they running your name through a data system or a criminal system? Like a data system just in general? Why do you look traumatized? I don't know what you mean by that, bro. I'm just pulling eyelashes out my eye, bro. But that's besides the point. Right now, I never get why they be running motherfuckers' names and be like, yeah, your name not coming back. I had that happen to me at like 16 or 17, and I still don't understand it. Maybe I'm tripping.
Child, when the fuck did that? You did in?
Yeah, but what happened?
When did Nemhard get with Dallas from Indiana Pacers? Remember it was Neesmith and Nemhard. He with Dallas right now. We just tweaked out like what?
I
Trying to
think
call Sadiq and he ain't answer.
I think he got a brother that was drafted recently.
Oh, so that ain't him.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I thought he was on Dallas too. I watched him play the other day, and I'm like,
The fuck?
I'm like, what? Why is he on Dallas? But I think he got a little brother.
Okay, cool.
He was just recently drafted. What's that word, Obi? Appreciate you liking the stream, brother. I'm going to Twitch. I bet. My eye itching. I don't know what's in my eye, but it's kind of pissing me off. Well, actually, I would say that that's a bald faced lie. They ain't got more stuff to worry about. This is what they said. This is Benson, Illinois, Penson, Illinois. Ain't nothing going down there, man. It's probably like cornfields and like a bunch of crackheads or something. But ain't no you dig what I'm saying? What we doing? Stop playing with me. He talk like XQC. XQC be talking like extra fast, like lightning speed. I can't understand nothing that this brother right here is saying. But shout out to him though, man. He's speaking gibberish. Why do they keep saying he and she keep saying she? I get that this person said that they was of another gender, but I don't get it. Am I tripping? You gotta say look wait. You gotta say look at all this money on me. What? Obi, what is you talking about, man? Jesus Christ. Yo, if you in the YouTube stream, come to the Twitch stream. This the link right here, man. This is the link. Come to the Twitch, man. Come to the motherfucking Twitch, nigga. Stop fucking playing. Why does she have on fingerless gloves and it's cold outside? This defeats the purpose of having on gloves. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. You gotta say it with rhythm. I don't know. Are you referring to a song, bro? If you are, let me know what song you singing. It's a lyric. I don't know what that is. Come on now. Obi, shut the hell up, man. What's up, Jamal? Bitch ass nigga. Oh, I think I watched the video on that. 2014. Oh, is this the little girl from? I don't know if that's the same case though. I remember something like that where they convinced. I think it was her and another girl that convinced the other little girl to come into the woods with them and said something about Slender Man made them stab her or something like that, and they like stabbed her a whole bunch of times. I don't know if this is the same one though. I remember something like that happening. I don't know if this is the girl or am I tripping? I don't know if that's the same case. Let me shut up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. I remember. Dang, she homeless now. How much time did she have to do? I don't remember them actually ever getting sentenced. This is crazy. What do you look like without a bathing hat? What is a bathing hat? You must be like European or something. I ain't never heard of that one, man. Okay, W police work from Fat Man. W police work, man. Why is she in Benson, Illinois? Do you mean shower cap? Yeah, even then he'll be wrong. I also hate when the police ask that question. Why are you asking me why are they saying that it's nothing coming back from that name? I don't know, man. I don't work there. I'm here with you. You tell me why ain't nothing coming back. Then it'd be, oh, I think you're lying about your name. Okay. I think you lying about being a police officer. What are we talking about right now, bro? Like, you could be a fake cop. See, I'll be over exaggerating, overdoing my part too. So let me chill. Jesus, is he locked out of his car? Is he retarded? Jesus Christ, officer. See, this is how I know when they be asking for people names. Your name don't really pop up for nothing. Well, not your name don't pop up for nothing, but it's either your name pops up for something because you've done something wrong before, you committed crimes, or your name just don't come back to nothing at all. Because there's no way they have a whole data system full of information of everybody in human history. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna buy a membership tomorrow on your Twitch. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Obi. Don't be lying. I'm gonna hold you to that, brother. I'm definitely holding you to that. You dig what I'm saying? Senior citizen. Illinois body cam asking for this patrol. Okay, I'm definitely coming back for this one. I know this is gonna be hilarious. I'm coming back for that one. Appreciate who just like the stream too, man. Also, if you in here, subs are 35% off right now. Sale ends December 2nd. Subs are 35% off on Twitch, man. So come to the Twitch instead of $6. It's like 5 and some change or something. I don't know. But yeah. Y'all come on down here, man. They come. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I just did that. Never mind me right now. All right, let's get into another body cam joint. You'd be surprised. I have 4 other memberships on YouTube. I'm knowing. See, that mean you should be subbed to me on Twitch, Opie. You playing crazy, brother, man. You supposed to be subbed over there, you dig me? But yeah. I'll be getting membership soon, hopefully. What's that word, Gorilla Gaming? And what's up, Caroline Nash? I forgot what I was supposed to call you, or what you said your name was. But yeah, shout out to y'all for joining the stream. Make sure y'all smash that like button too. Smash that like button, Gorilla Gaming and Caroline Nash. Make sure y'all like the stream. Noah. Okay, yeah, Noah. Smash that like button, Noah. But we got another react. How a man stole 2 PS5s in broad daylight. Let's see. Let's see what's up. In 2023. Appreciate you. Jesus Christ. So did he return to the store with a gun at night when he just could have ran in there? How to get subs? What you mean how to get subs? Well, I got into a fight on the ground. I stuck my phone. Snuck out to my friend's house. They're gonna be kicking me back playing some COD 2K. Okay, that's a bold move, Gorilla Gaming. Somehow you always getting grounded, bro. Like you might be the biggest delinquent in my YouTube chat, bro. You stay getting grounded and then you pop up back in the stream like 4 weeks later. Shout out to you though, man. 'Cause I used to get grounded a lot too, so that's why I ain't never sitting here judging you. But you are getting grounded quite a lot though, brother, man. Shout out to you for getting grounded. Shout out to me too. Shout out to everybody who liked the stream too, man. Wow. Jeez, what's that? A Hellcat? Black hoodie, gold chain, face tattoos. How to get subscribers? For who? Me? Are you saying on YouTube or Twitch? Jesus, they just pulled up and was like, "Yeah, we leaving." YouTube. I mean, you got to post. Noah, you got to post, bro. That's my biggest advice to you. Like, if you looking for advice on how to get subs, post, bro. You can keep posting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell you how I did it. I posted every day, like every day, every day, every day, every day, bro. And it was just, you know what I'm saying? This is my best advice to you. And I understand a lot of people say this, but it's the truth. Consistency is key, bro. The the more you do something, the better you get. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be, yeah, like OB just said too. That right there. Committed. You have to be committed. Commitment. You have to believe. If you don't, put it like this, if you don't believe in what you got going on, you can't expect nobody else to believe, bro. Like, Obi done been in my streams for like the past 3 weeks, bro. The past 3 weeks straight. You know what I'm saying? Him and my man's H3. H3 ain't in here, but I'm pretty sure he'll pop in here in a minute when he noticed that I'm streaming. But them two people have been in my stream for like 2-3 weeks straight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which is probably the longest I've ever had. Which is probably the longest I've ever had to certain individuals in my stream, like consistently every day, here for the whole stream. When I get off and they tune back in, same day. You know what I'm saying? Well, that next day. You dig me? Like, it started off with being consistent, and I've been doing this for 10 months, and that's my first time having that. So you gotta, and I've never wavered, like, oh, because ain't nobody watching consistently this day, let me stop. No, keep going. You got to, bro. You have to believe. You have to believe so hard. You basically have to be insane, pretty much. You have to believe that it's gonna work before somebody else can believe that it's gonna work for you. Which, I believe in anything I put my mind to, bro. I can do anything, personally. It's just how I feel. I would if I ain't getting in trouble all the time. Yeah, see, Gorilla Game, you got a problem. See, before you start being committed to anything, you have to start listening. You don't know how to listen. I think that's your problem. See, right now you said you snuck out the crib and you at your man's house, and you stole your phone back. Now your punishment is gonna be even longer. I can't help you. You like hard. You a hard headed individual. Plus, like I said, I was hard headed as well. So I have no business judging you, man. But shout out to you for being hard headed. But back to the video. Wow. So they found the PS5s. He just wasn't carrying them. That was kind of dumb. Appreciate you, AAC, for subbing, bro. What equipment do you use to stream? My phone and a laptop. What's up, Isaiah? Jesus. Head itching. How he just have a? Did he just have a random key to a random back gate in the woods? And why is this gate right here? Bro, maybe I'm tripping. Who house is this? It's a nice house. Neighbor snitching. Okay, I thought this dog was supposed to be like good at tracking people. Whenever I do pop in, I pull all nighters. Yeah, shout out to you, shout out to you, brother gaming. You definitely do. So that's what I'm saying. He has a master key or something. Yeah, that kind of tripped me out, bro. How does this random officer have a random key to a random gate in the woods? That's a little suspicious to me. I don't be in the woods, bro, but ain't nobody just. And how was that random gate just right there? I get it was in the back of like houses, but I don't know. But my mom tripping though. Mom's always tripping. Trust me, brother. I would know. Wait, just checking random cribs. Jesus Christ, boy, y'all tearing up. Jesus, his them mics he got on tore up, ain't they? Ew. I'm on a 7-day stream in a row on Twitch. Yeah, that's tough. Shout out to you and H3. Whenever he pop in. So I'm gonna go and pack my stuff. And set up my dad's crib. I'll stay tuned tomorrow. Or if I get done fast. Shout out to you, Gorilla Gaming. Good luck on your journey, man. Ew. And he snitched on himself when he said, yeah, man, the guy that was stealing stuff was running down the road. And it was like, who said somebody was stealing stuff? And he gave himself up pretty fast. This dude's an idiot. Idiot. Lady, watch out, man. I don't want to hit nothing about no tracks. Well, first of all, well, this ain't nobody business. What kind of draws is he wearing? I ain't never seen. They make Fruit of the Loom, Hanes. They ain't even Ethicas or PSDs. What is he wearing? Jesus. First of all, why did they do this? This was kind of unnecessary. It's like 6 of y'all, bro. They could have did the method where they laid on top of him and put their like knees and elbows all in his back. That would have been a better method, I think, personally. His pants around his ankles. Did he just take a picture of her? He notified schools. What is he talking about? He just said it like this was a school shooter situation. This was no school shooter. This was a thief. He broke into a GameStop. They gotta notify schools. He could put up this police dog, man. I'm sorry. I have a vendetta against police dogs. Not because I've ever dealt with them, because I think they're kind of like dumb. Kidnapping? Well, probably because he made him go in the back of the store. Well, in this case, brother, you do look like a bitch ass nigga because you are currently sitting here with this dirty ass t-shirt on and these weak ass drawers with your pants at your knees and some 6 ring Jordans. You currently look like a bitch ass nigga. I have a German Shepherd, by the way. Yeah, I rock with German Shepherds. German Shepherds are pretty like intelligent dogs. You know what I'm saying? This is my personal vendetta with police dogs, though. Police dog training with German Shepherds, I think it takes away their intelligence on them being actually smart. Because I don't know what they actually do in this police training for these dogs, bro, if I'm being 100. I don't think that. Look, bro, look. This is my gripe with them. I don't know if I was doing reaction. This might have been 4 or 5 months ago. I reacted to a video where the police pulled this man over for what's that word, Tay? What's up with you, Rosie? How you been? But I reacted to this video of this man getting pulled over, and he had like I want to say like $50,000 in cash, and it was in like a little plastic bag inside his trunk. They was questioning him where he got the money from. They thought he was like a drug dealer or he was like trafficking stuff. He was in California at the time, whatever. He said he didn't trust banks. Turns out the money was legit. He got it from, he was like saving up his check. It was like part of his daughter's like college tuition. He saved it up for his family, pretty much. Said, cool, man. I've been real good. Well, I've been good, real talk. Appreciate you. That's good to know, Tay. Even though the Grizzlies are pretty trash, I ain't gonna lie to you. But shout out Memphis. But the dude had the money. They called in the K9 unit to search dude's car to see if he had drugs. He had no drugs, but the dog smelled the bag with the money in it and hinted on like what was in his trunk, whatever. Hey, Lilith. Was timed out. Who was timed out? I don't even know who that is. Who? What they say? Let me free. Lilith, you can't type in all caps, man. I'm on time, you though. Stop playing. But back to what I was saying. The dog alerted on the bag of money. and they was saying something about dude had drugs or whatever, and they was gonna take his money to find out whether it was legit that he actually saved it up or whatever. Came out that the money he actually saved was his money. But that's what made me think police dogs aren't smart. And the narrator of the video was saying half of the money that's in circulation in the United States has been through some process of like a drug trade or something like that. So it makes sense, bro. I'm like, okay. So if you got a lot of money in your pocket and the dogs smell the money and they be like, oh, this is drugs, or this has something to do with drugs, but it's legal, you can't really, like, I don't know what to say, bro. Like, are they smart or are they stupid? Just being 100, bro. Were the drugs white? There were no drugs, Lilith. That's what I'm saying. It was just a whole bunch of money, and it was inside of a bag, and that the dog alerted on the bag, as in it was drugs, but there were no drugs. He was a legit dude. Shout out to him though. He's not trash. Man, I'm a Kings fan too. Hopefully, Ja can go to Sacramento with the Rosen, Russ and them. That'd be tough. That'd be tough. I ain't even thinking that send Ja to Sacramento. Yeah, they ain't got no point guard. I guess you could say Schroeder. But yeah, you could put him on the bench. Appreciate you for subbing too, Jake. So what? You won't escape us? Shut up. So I'm white too if you didn't get it. Well, I mean, judged by your name being Lilith, I would assume you were Caucasian. Shout out to my Caucasian people though. But yeah, y'all gonna have to trade Ja, man, cause he down there, he gonna keep complaining. I read something a few days ago that said the Kings made a call for Ja. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt if they did. They probably want a couple picks. The Kings, I don't know if the Kings got no picks. They probably do though. The Grizzlies, I'll probably say by next year he'll be gone. They ain't gonna keep him. I ain't gonna lie to you. He also can't stay healthy for some reason. Now y'all gotta pick him up and put him in the car though. She, okay, she kind of did like she kind of wanted to power trip real quick and put Buddy on the ground. So I don't really get why they back in this position right here. She could have just kept him in the car and been like, I bet you tripping, you doing too much, whatever. He playing like ass on purpose, so he just gets traded. Yeah, I get it. The Grizzlies are just ass. They will be for a while. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Ever heard of Steph Curry, the GOAT? Well, you probably say the greatest shooter of all time. Yeah, GOAT of point guards. You got to debate that. But yes, I've heard of Steph Curry. Why would you ask me that? I don't even. Never mind. Let's get through this video. Jesus, his hands are dirty. How you gonna stand him up, lady? You was better off just letting the man kick your window. Well, he probably gonna kick her window out. She could have just let the window down. Whatever. Maybe I'm dumb. Ask her, she'll tell you. Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. These cops are idiots. I ain't gonna lie. Like, maybe I'm tripping, bro. I've seen police videos where they just let the person do the whole kicking bullshit thing. Maybe it's because Seattle don't really get no action, or these people that's living in this area, or these cops over here, they don't really get no action for real. Police, police officers that deal with like a great deal of bullshit, and maybe this is also the suburbs too. Well, not every suburb do this, but in Chicago, bro, you're not getting hog tied like this, man. You acting all sporadic, we finna beat the shit out you. We finna put hands and feet all on top of your shit. Cut these body cams off real quick. Now let's see how you like this, and let's see how bad you act now. I guess it's good they didn't beat the shit out of him, but it's a waste of time. Come on, man. I don't care about all this cold blue. W video cold blue. Video is kind of ass, but whatever. We'll get out W just cause. We're gonna do. I'm gonna do that cloud video probably last. I want to do this Tommy G joint, but we're gonna do EWU right now. Just knock out a lot of these joints. Say hello to Taylor Brands. Okay. This video is titled Cop Films Himself. Wait, hold on. Cop films himself doing the unthinkable. Okay. We got another weirdo cop on our hands. Let's see. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me listen real quick though. Is that Sneeko? Jesus. A Christmas party. They said it's December 6th. People throw Christmas parties in like the beginning of December. That's like throwing a Halloween party on October 5th. What? Well, I get it. It can be like a Halloween thing. I get it. I don't know why I just said that. That kind of was dumb on my end. Whatever. See, this is why I've taken my stance on like drinking and the fact that you shouldn't be doing that because it ain't. First of all, it ain't good for you at all. But that's like insane, bro. The fact that you can be this drunk. Like how was she? How was she? Like how was she crying? What is she crying for? Am I tripping? Am I missing something? Like, is it something that's like, okay, bro, you missing this part, you missing that part? What's she crying for though? Like that's not making sense to me. Come on, bro. What are we doing? Y'all love using AI for something. Jesus. I don't get. Okay, well, I do get the point of the field sobriety test joints, but even then, if she blows like a point oh three or point oh something, whatever the legal limit is to drive, she might be 3 times over this, 2 times over the legal driving limit. I'm not gonna lie to you. She's supposed to blow like a point oh eight. She might be point two or something like that. I don't know, but this for some reason I've never felt like these field sobriety test things actually do self justice. Like they kind of always end up getting arrested after, well not after, yeah after the field sobriety test. So there's no purpose of her doing this. She's going to jail anyway. The fact, I ain't gonna lie to you, this this what was I finna say? This not audio. The fact that this woman right here, this is a woman officer, and this is also another woman that she's dealing with. The fact that she's keeping her cool much faster than the male officer is kind of crazy. Not even gonna lie to you. Usually when it's female on female and it's like suspect versus female cop, and she's acting all sporadic, it's usually, yeah, you going to jail. I ain't finna deal with this. I ain't got time to put up with your attitude, because it's like attitude versus uh it's like estrogen on estrogen versus testosterone and estrogen, which usually kind of like counterbalances things. She got more patience than this male officer. That's insane. Yeah, he got anger management, bro. He need to chill. Yeah, she's drunk. I mean, I think y'all could have did this without the whole field sobriety test though, gang. She was going to jail anyway. What's the point? Like, I don't. That was kind of like dragged out. Maybe I'll be tripping on a lot of this, but that was kind of, that was, I don't know. I wasn't feeling that one. Jesus. This one is kind of agonizing. Of course. Yeah. A nigga a nigga built like this, and I ain't want to talk about nobody build, but he has he has four chins and three necks, and his upper half is like he has like a lollipop build or like upside down pear, little bitty ass legs, big ass heavy top. Jesus. Jesus. What is she doing? She's insane. Okay, the fact that he set up this camera and then slammed her to the floor, yeah, he's a great big idiot. I can't even feel bad for you, brother, man. Jesus. And I said she was gonna blow a point two. Yeah, I was right. I know, chat. Well, usually officers who are like smart and know how to control their emotions, they usually be like, I bet you don't want to do this, you're going to jail. You refuse to do the breath sample. And y'all already have one that proves you blew a point two, so use 2 times legal limit, you hit somebody. If they sue, they sue, you going to jail, pay these court fines, take your jail time. But it's their job, so whatever. Yeah, that right there, brother. That right there makes you a great big dumb dipshit. Now you've completely lost your job, man. Even though I seen this coming, you know what I'm saying? And her head smacked against his window. Jesus. Yeah, bro. I don't know what to tell y'all, chat. Shout out to this shout out to this poorly built individual right here, man. Jesus Christ. Then he called her a bitch and all type of shit. He's fucked. She just stood back and watched like, come on, man. This guy's an idiot. Come on, man, watch out. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, he has to be the biggest idiot of all time. Bro, this was on video. You slammed her to this ground. You pulled the BTO machine off the countertop and you made her smash her head up against either this corner down here or this glass or both. I don't I don't know if he know how cameras work, brother, but we seen it. There's also a camera right here that caught that footage. Yeah, yeah. I know his I know his captain was like this great big dumb fat piece of shit. Just really did this dumb ass. Well, she ain't gonna lie, she finna sue the draws off this police department. Jesus Christ. Come on, Officer Edmonds. I get it. Y'all gotta back y'all brothers in blue, sisters in blue, whatever, whatever. But we gotta stop that bullshit, man. We literally have to stop that bullshit. Come on, bro. He didn't try to sit this bitch back down in no check gang. Like he slammed this hoe to the ground. Well, let me not say that. He slammed this woman to the ground. Come on, man. Look at first of all, he gives me I be saying this a lot about officers, but he gives me that vibe of, oh shit, I want to become a pope. First of all, before I go on that rant, this is why I stated before that if you want to become a police officer, you have to be in shape. Like, I'm talking. I ain't saying you got to be tip top shape. You got to be like John Cena back in 2005. No, but I'm saying you have to be like in shape enough to be like, all right, look, if you out on the streets and a suspect needs to be chased, you more than likely could be able to catch him. He is nowhere near that. Just by this still shot image of from his shoulder blades up, he has 4 chins and 3 necks. How did he become an officer? What kind of training do you have to go through to become an officer, bro? How long is that training process? And how did his big fat ass pass? See, bro? And he also give me like he used to get bullied in school vibes. Like they used to talk about what he wear and give him wedgies and shit. And like slam pumpkins on top of his head. So now he like, fuck, I get to release all my anger. Idiot. Jesus. Yeah, he's an idiot. Jesus. He declined to be interviewed. Hold on, man. Last time my check went, this is basically internal affairs. When the internal affairs choose to interview people, or they got to interview the parties who are affected, I'm gonna just say this: if you can choose to decline, that automatically should be revoked. You should have to like, nah, you coming in here, bro. I don't care if you want to bring your lawyer, you can, but you coming in here to answer these questions. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And if you say, oh, I'm declining to be interviewed, you going to jail. And the fact that y'all suspended him with pay is insane, crazy. After seeing this footage, I ain't gonna lie, Florida ain't shit. Come on, watch out, fake ass J. Cole looking motherfucker. Jesus. Jesus Christ, bro. Nah, that's a big, severe gash. Like, this is gonna be a forever scar right here, bro. Nah, that's insane. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. her medical bills was $25,000. Boy, boy, I can only imagine. Like, what would your medical bill be if you got shot? Nah, that's a lot, man. That's too much money. Mm-mm. Ma'am, you said right here that she was like trying to run out the room and all that, and you was trying to agree with this great big fat bastard right here. Come on, lady, stop with the switching up, man, with your bitch ass. Fat bastard. Okay, that's reasonable. Okay. What happened to her suing though? I don't know how much money she getting. Yes, I like being in people's business like that, chat. So don't come over here dick riding. Hold on, I actually have to pee though. Alright. Back to the reactions, man. We're gonna do this cloud video. Come on, man, for y'all piss me off. Gen Z's strange obsession with 2016. The greatest year of all time. Maybe debatable with some other people, but the greatest year of all time. Shout out Brian. He was 10. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is he was if he gee, that's just that kind of make me think I'm old, bro. If he was 10 in the year 2016, bro, that mean I'm 6 years older than him. Okay, yeah, okay, whatever he says about the year 2016, his credibility or his talking point is really shot because he wasn't old enough to even I'll put it like this to you. If in 2016 you wasn't either in high school or out of high school to understand the year 2016, you can't really speak on it. He was in the 4th grade. He wasn't even conscious yet. He's probably still peeing in the bed. So that's no offense to my man, but nah, I'm taking everything he said with a grain of salt. I can't even take him serious now. He was 10. That's crazy, bro. I was 16. That was my sophomore year. Or no, that was me going into that was almost going to my junior year. Well, I would say that is for some people. For me personally, that was not the case. I don't think. I also think a lot of people's who, well, 2020 was like, I ain't gonna say it was the best year of all time, but then at the same time, it wasn't the worst year of all time. If you get what I'm saying, if you catch my drift, can I get some advice? Advice on what? You gotta name something specifically. Can't just say, can I get some advice? What you want me to give you advice on? Uh, but I'm not gonna say 2020 was the worst year of all time. Like everybody's saying, like, oh, I was cooped up in the house, or I was doing this, or I was doing that, and I couldn't go outside. I was actually outside in 2020, gang. Like, yeah, there was COVID and all that, but I was still going outside. I remember 2020 like not vividly, but I remember it enough for me to be like, yeah, bro. I wasn't when everybody talk about like, yo, I had to take 1,000 COVID tests, and I never took one of those a day in my life. At least not to my knowledge. I never took a COVID test, bro. So I don't get everybody else's like, okay, put it like this. If you were in school in 2020 like high school or grammar school, I feel bad for you. And I've said this a lot. Uh, the last good year for you to graduate high school, even up till now, was 2019. So I can still respect everybody who was from the class of 2019 and back, because y'all didn't have to deal with whatever whatever was going on for 2020 and all the way up until now. The class of 2019 was the last class to actually have an actual prom, actual graduation. You dig what I'm saying? Like it made sense because it was the end of going into the end of 2018, rolling into 2019 versus 2019 rolling into 2020. They had half of a good year of school. I can't even. I say all that to say, bro, a lot of stuff he finna say, I feel like it's finna be like, a lot of this is probably gonna apply to people that's his age. Because 2016 was tough. Like, if you remember just the summer, if you remember being outside in 2016, you know what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? My girls, it was born without hands. But he slapped me twice yesterday. I haven't heard from him since. He got mad because, do you think we're done? Shut up. Yeah, you done, man. Just you, brother. Facts. That's a fact. What's up, H3? No. I'm all, see, look, this is why I said this. A lot of his talking points was gonna be skewed. 2020 didn't turn everybody into introverts. It's either, okay, maybe this is because I how am I gonna put it? Maybe this is because I discovered kind of who I kind of was already, if that makes sense. Not was as in like a person, 'cause you don't really know who you are when you 16, 17 years old. But I knew at that age, I don't talk to people unless they talk to me. I am the true definition of an introvert. I'm not going everywhere looking to make friends and do all the extra hoopla. Like, I'm finna talk to everybody and get to know everybody, and let me add everybody on Snapchat during the time, and let me follow you on Instagram, or here's my Facebook. I'm not doing all that. That's never been me. If we chop it up and I feel like you cool enough, yes, I'll give you socials and all that. Like, yo, we can have a conversation, we can become friends. But nah, he's lost me so far with his talking points. 2020 didn't turn everybody into introverts. Either you was already, bro, or you weren't. Just saying. Being completely honest here, bro. That's a fact. Shout out RDC, man. Well, yeah, you could say that because in 2016, if I'm not mistaken, I remember looking this up. In 2016 was no, I think it was 2015. It might have been 2015, so I might be off with this one. Whatever. But this is when I think it was 2015 is when Facebook introduced Facebook Live, and this is when everybody was on Facebook heavy, and they found out, oh, you can go live and see what people at in real time instead of having to use something like Skype or whatever, and people could comment and watch you. Literally, I think Facebook did that in like November. I would say almost 5, 6 months later, in like April, Instagram introduced Instagram Live. And that, like, right, yeah, that was going into, I think, 2016. It was a couple months apart. I think one was in 2015, one was in 2016. But he right on this one. He right on the whole climax of social media, and everything was trending, everything was popping, and all that. So I ain't even got socials. It's apparently red flags for girls. That's a fact. Or at least if you got socials and you post, it's like, if he be on here and he be posting and all that, it's a red flag for them. Which is, I can't take everything they say serious because it be dudes on there posting and they be on there liking the hell out their pictures. So take all that with a grain of salt, H3. You know it. Hold on, boy. Okay, I'm also gonna disagree with Big Geach man. Well, let me not say that. I don't know who he is, but I'm gonna disagree with him here too. The last genuine year being 2016, no, because you had 2017, 18, and 19. Personally, like, I guess you could say maybe the last good year, but even then, that might be a stretch if I'm being completely honest with you, bro. Because you saying the last you saying the last genuine year was 2016, like in 2017 COVID happened, or like in 2017 everything fell off and shit just became weird and bogus. No, nigga, shit was still popping in 2017, 2018. It might have been for all the historic. Well, look, I'm gonna put it like this to you, bro. My main reason for saying 2016 was was a dope ass year, gang, is because Braun came back from 3-1, and that shit has never been done before, and you ain't seen it done again in the NBA Finals. That right there made 2016 be like, okay, this is like peak. You know what I'm saying? And then the Cubs winning the World Series. Other than that, I don't look at it as much else. Mainly because I was 16 and I wasn't doing nothing but getting high and all that with my mans now. But maybe I'm tripping. But last genuine year, and why is his eyes like so spaced out from the center of his face? Jesus Christ. That's besides the point though, bro. The last genuine year was not 2016. I need whoever he is and whoever agree with him, please don't say that. Please stop thinking that, man. Because you had 2016, 17, 18, and 2019. Now, if you would say from COVID to now, everything is like quote unquote bogus or mixy, whatever. But 2016 was not the last genuine year. No. 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 Not agreeing with that. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about neither. I'm with some of his talking points, but not a lot of them. No. I'll give you that. Well, let me put another let me throw another fork in his wrench, or another wrench in his stew, or whatever that dumbass saying is. Um, I'm gonna just be 100. The new era of music, yes. Mute that actually being good, no. I think I think 2020 has its. I mean 2020. I think 2016 has its pros and cons. To 2016, those rappers coming out like Lil Uzi, 21 Savage, the whole Double XL freshman cover, whatever, can fork in the road. Yeah, there you go. That one. That that whole wave of rappers, Lil Yachty and all that, also kind of was a detriment to music, because you had a bunch of artists that also came out later on, all the way up until now, that are pretty goddamn ass at rapping, bro. And people will consider that shit hard. Like, shout out to the Playboy Cardi fans of the world, gang, but I think that shit, I think that shit hot dog water. Like, no bullshit. I'm not. I say this, bro. The more I've listened to old school rap, Nas, Jadakiss, Rakim, whoever, Styles P, anybody you can name from back then, the more I realize how they, and this is around the time that they were saying that rap is like, well, they were saying it before this, but this is around the time where they were saying, yo, anybody can be a rapper and you don't have to have talent involved in rapping now, and you could just say anything. Said that was skill. Yeah. Somebody had commented on some one time. I forgot who music video it was, or what video I was watching, some old school song. And it was like, back when you actually had to have talent to make music, which is a fact, bro. Like, maybe you can say talent or skill is subjective, but then again, you really can't, because it's like, well, I guess you can, because there's certain niche groups of people who like certain things, but talent is talent, bro. Like, somebody who can get up and go spit a quick 16 of like some tough shit, and you'd be like, yo, I understood everything he said, metaphors, similes, whatever. Like, him putting together some bars and you being able to understand it, or him being able to paint a picture for you, it takes a certain level of skill to have that. Not for you to go up there and just spit a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo and motherfucker be like, damn, I can't even understand what he's saying. Personally. So all these want to be gangster rappers, dog. But they ball and then fuck it up. Lil Wayne was the bar goat. Yeah, facts. Wayne was kind of like that last little, like his Wayne's run from like 20, not even early 2000s Wayne, but Wayne from like '08 to like, what was that, probably like 2012, was crazy, bro. Like, he was literally tearing shit up. That's before Drake kind of popped off and started doing his thing. And then here came Tyga, and what was the other nigga that was signing him, like Lil Sam or whatever. That's not important, but you get what I'm saying. Come on, man, Jesus. if I had to put it, if I had to give it to a year too, I would say 2012. At least from a historical standpoint, as far as like Chicago, like that's when drill rap popped off. Like that's when Keith got his deal, and everybody started to realize like, yo, they got something going on in Chicago. It's crazy. Plus, I was in the sixth grade, so I was kind of like going through my emotions of listening to all that music. Like, yo, this is so tough. This is the greatest music of all time. And then I think about it now, that kind of birthed the era of rappers that we have now in Chicago, and it's like, yeah, this is kind of ass. Not gonna lie to you. But shout out to them niggas for setting it off for these niggas that's rapping now. That was a big pivot for everything, honestly. Which is, you know what I'm saying? Uh, you gotta take the good and the bad that came with it, I guess. I say it's because of Braun. Shout out Braun. Well, personally, I'm not putting no MJ status on 2016. Remember, H3, I openly said this on stream. Uh, 2016 started off the 2016 started off that downtrodden effect of movies being completely fucking dog shit. No bullshit. Like he mentioned in here, like, oh, the last year of good movies was in 2016 and everything else went bad. One of these niggas said this shit. I think that's far from fucking true. Good movies probably started being made in 2014. I'm talking about you could sit down and actually watch it. The last good, I forgot, another streamer had said this before. I forget who it was. But he had said the last good movie that I could actually say I sat down and watched would be Black Panther, The Avengers. I think it was is it Infinity War, and then Endgame. I don't know no other movie I could actually say like, yo, I sat down and watched that one and I paid attention. It was actually good. Well, besides random movies that I found on like movie websites, that's besides the point. I'm talking about just like stuff that was good. You know what I'm saying? You know how you had to be to think of the moon. Bro must have been rolling. Then when they started making good movies, Book of Eli, Final Destinations. Yeah, but that's all pre 2016, bro. I'm talking anything post 2016. But you can't say Black Panther or neither one of the Marvel joints. You can't say none of them. I can't name a good movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the movies that you name right now are all bangers, but that's from 2009, 10, 2012, 2014. For me, 2014 is where it stops. And remember, I said this, the reason that movies stop being good, bro, I think this is a, I think maybe I might sound like an asshole saying this, but I think movies start being ass right when that Me Too movement shit start. Not saying that whatever whoever did was wrong, right, whatever. I don't care about that. I'm saying that took a drastic effect on stuff that people could say. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, hold on. Let me think about this. When did Django come out? Django might be the last one. If Django came out post 2016, then we could add Django on the list. But if it came out pre 2016, I think it came out pre 2016 because I ain't going. You might have to look that up for me. H3. I don't know when Django came out. If Django came out pre 2016, then I can't count that. I don't know when that came out though, bro. If it came out in 2017, then yeah, Django one of the last good movies. We could throw that in with Black Panther and the Avengers joints. But yeah, 2012. Okay, see, there's no way that anybody would have been like, oh, Leonardo DiCaprio dropping the hard R on Jamie Foxx in 2016 would have been a whole uproar. You couldn't say nothing. And I love Django. I watch that movie. I don't care about Leonardo DiCaprio dropping no hard R's, bro. You know what I'm saying? Personally, well, I do, but in a movie aspect, I don't. Personally, that's just me. But yeah, see, 2016 kind of ruined it, bro, for the movies. The whole Me Too joint. Shout out to them people though. Shout out not never mind, I was just sound crazy. That was gonna be a bad clip. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Those times were different. Yeah, bro. Very different. I remember going to the show to see that movie. I was like, yo, bro, Django is tough. MJ effect is nostalgia, brother. No, Braun had to come back from 3-1 again. Nah, that's a fact. I ain't gonna lie, 2026 might low key, you know what I'm saying? Says shout out to the robots. Yeah, shout out them too. 2026 low key might be a golden year. The Bears might win the Super Bowl, man. Sorry to tell you, H3. I don't know if you was a Cowboys fan or whoever fan, but we 9-3 right now, man. And I don't see nobody stopping us. I don't know what the rest of the NFL gonna do, bro, but we make it to that Super Bowl, bro, and we win, boy. And of course, this is very far fetched because the whole team could collapse on itself, but Cowgirls are ass. Yeah, they low key on a little run themselves too. Though they've been winning some games. I don't know who we gonna play in the Super Bowl, but I see them now. What if it's the Chiefs and then the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl and just beat the Bears? That'd be crazy. I'll low key be pissed, but whatever. Say especially when you gotta depend on them, they fail you. Facts. No, bro. See, look, I feel like he just be saying bullshit to my people that be glazed in 2016, like 5 or 6. No, I think most people who talk about 2016 was actually there when it happened, gang. Like the two the two individuals he showed on the screen looked like they were about my age. To understand how good 2016 was, like I said, you would have lived through it. He was 10, so he's probably still picking doodle out his butt with his fingers. Probably still he's probably still eating grass and marbles and shit like that, gang. So of course he's not gonna understand it. Like I said, bro, if you wasn't in high school, if you wasn't over the age of 15 in 2016, gang, I don't know what to tell you. You're never gonna understand how good the year actually was. And I'm not talking about all the music and bullshit. I'm really speaking on it from a standpoint of like said sneaking into the movie. Yeah, sneaking into the movies, being outside with your homies, just doing loads of dumb shit, being in school, talking to girls, whatever the case may have been. Like you had to have been there and lived through the year. Not like, oh, bro, I was only 8 years old and I wasn't able to come outside, so I don't really understand 2016. Plus, I wasn't really into sports, and I don't really know why they think it was so great. Plus, I really say it, bro. The reason 2016 is so memorable, Bron came back from 3-1 and won the ship. And the Cubs won the World Series for the first time in like 100 years. I don't, I can't really give you nothing else. Well, at least not from my standpoint, because I was living my own life, going to the mall and shit. Exactly. Come on, bro. This nigga did shout out to him. He make dope videos, but this video is not for him. He's probably what 20. He maybe graduated high school 2 years ago. He don't fucking understand nothing. He's an idiot. Shout out to him though. He is black and he doing his thing, but he don't understand shit. So I can't give him any like credibility to speak on this. Somebody else will have to make a different video and say something to make me feel like okay, yeah, they know what they talking about. He was only 10. The fact that I'm glad he did. He started off this video by saying I was only 10 in 2016. All your credibility is wiped. All your credibility is wiped, gang. It's over with for you. I can't take nothing you say serious now. No. How old? Now that I'm thinking about it, bro, he might be the same age as my little brother. That's crazy for me to say that. So he was 10 in 2016. Well, my little brother probably was like 9, 8. Regardless, I'm 6 years older than him. So yeah, he's around the same age as little bro. And my little brother 19. So or 20. I don't know how old he is. Appreciate you, ugly motherfucker, for making that video, man. Okay, going through the comments. Yeah, let me go through the comments of this joint. The top comment: any year can be good if you make it a good year. Facts. That's why I was saying like, yo, 2016, nah, not for me. I guess you could say it was one of the best years, but the best year, just speaking on it in entirely, no. Gen Z talking about 2016, the way Gen X describes the 80s, bro, I swear. Okay. It's like we all escaped from reality in 2020 and never returned. It's funny because 2016 ended. I remember everyone saying how bad a year it was. Fast forward, it's one of the most glazed years. He said, I'm more of a 2017 guy personally. Shout out to him. Says 16-year-olds be glazing 2016. Like, bro, you were 7. Yeah, see, that's where I can't. I'll agree with them there. People glazing 2016 and them being 16 or 17 now, and it was like 7 or 8 then. Yeah. So I got cooked for missing 2016-17. Now everybody's missing it. EXO Tour Life came out in 2017. Okay. Because 2016 was filled with amazing memories. A lot is because we had Vine, the SoundCloud era, Double XL, hoverboards. So we could dress however we wanted without design. 2016 was a fad. We took it for granted. We're now glazed. I wish we had. Wait, what? I wish we could have more of that. We took what have more and take it for granted. Whatever. I didn't read that right. I'm dyslexic. People in 2016 said it was the worst year. I haven't forgotten. Okay, that's what I miss old Kanye. Said, ain't this nigga make a video about Glaze in 2016? Jay's playing 2016, my GOAT. The world ended in 2020, we're in hell. Everyone's sleeping on 2018, bro. Peak Fortnite and gaming. The reason I probably say 2000, it's my homie Gay. the reason I say 2018 was better than the reason I say 2018 was better than 2016 for me is because I graduated high school. Or my first stuff on that shit. 2016 was like prime MJ mixed with prime Michael Jackson. So I was 18 fresh out of high school in 2016. So having the freedom of driving around the city with Lil Uzi playing was a vibe. 2016 2000 through 2018 was not a good time for me. Okay, that sucks for him. I'm just playing Black Ops 3 with the boys in 2016. COVID was not 6 months, it was 2 years, almost exactly. Yeah, that's a fact. He said, well, I think he meant 6 months for like staying inside and not being able to do nothing. Which then in turn I also debunked that because I was outside. And I didn't care nothing about no let me not say I didn't care, but I wasn't worried about COVID. I ain't gonna lie. W stream though for me, man. Another 2 hour joint. Tomorrow I might do 3. So that's the point though, man. Yo, shout out to you, Lilith. Found you. That's tough. What's good, Good boy 1794. Shout out to everybody that be coming to the Twitch and commenting, man. This was a dope vid though. Shout out to Broski for making that vid. That was tough. Said missed the notification. My bad. I was late. You good, H3? I ain't tripping on you, bro. You stay popping in. I low key planned on starting the stream earlier than I did. So I started at like 11. I wanted to low key start at like 8, but then again I had to eat and I was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. I really need to get off of here, and the main reason I'm ending my stream now because I would do like 3 hours, but I need to get this video uploaded because I've been had it sitting in my my little editing file thing, and I need to do that, and I need to get more videos up. And I told y'all I'm gonna do that this weekend, and I'm gonna keep my word on that. I gotta start uploading videos. I know it's been like 3 or 4 months since I've uploaded, so I gotta get some up there. Peace out, Twitch. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking out with your boy. I am up off this joint. Shout out to my my YouTube peoples. I rock with y'all as well. Y'all know this is where I started my little journey at, you dig? And I got the Dewey on. So I'm feeling like that boy. Let me. Oh, I gotta go get that. I gotta go. Hold on. Twitch. I gotta go get that what's name out that VOD videos. I hope it's some good videos in that VOD, bro. Appreciate you, H3. I'll catch you, broski. Let me get these videos out of this VOD, man. Video producer. No, where's the VOD? But don't tell me I missed it. Don't tell me I missed it. Don't tell me I missed it. Oh no, it's right here. Found it. Let me see what videos in here though. Okay. Damn, I reacted to this video for a long ass time. What is this? Oh yeah, I need to get that up too. Damn, I did 3 reactions this stream. This was a good one though, cause I did these vids back. Let me get up off this joint though, man. Let me pull these vids about this VOD. And get busy. What was I finna do? Oh yeah, turn this off. Shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all. I'll be getting up with y'all in a minute, man. You dig me? Boom.